Hello and welcome back. This story is You Get Into a Car Accident. Hope you enjoy and don't forget to like and subscribe. Anyways, let's get into it. Bakugo Katsuki. Bakugo was jogging down the street to your house since you both didn't live too far away from each other. He decided he would come visit you when he got a phone call. He stopped and saw it was you calling, and answered the phone leaning against a telephone pole. "Hello," he said, waiting to hear you say hi back. "Hello, this is Bakugo Katsuki, right?" a male voice said on the other end of the line. Bakugo stood up, ready to find and beat whoever this man is that has your phone. "Yes, this is Bakugo. Why do you have Ryan's phone?" he demanded. "I am sorry to inform you that Ryan has gotten into a car accident and is currently in blank hospital. We saw you were their most recent contact and called to inform you," the man said. Bakugo hung up and just stood there on the sidewalk, tears threatening to form. "Wait, I don't know their condition yet. It could just be a scratch," he thought to himself, immediately bolting to the hospital. When he arrived, he saw a few people sitting down and ran straight to the counter. "I'm here to see Ryan," he yelled, huffing from running so long. "Okay, they are in room 362-43, the lady at the counter said. He ran straight to the elevator and waited impatiently to reach the third floor. When he entered your room, he saw you. You had a bandage wrapped around your head, a cast on your left forearm, and a rhythmic heart monitor next to you. He walked slowly to you, tears slowly falling off his face. He looked down at your face. You could see where both tears and blood had stained your cheeks. "You must have been so scared, and I wasn't there to save you," he whispered, looking down at your arm, then up at the slightly cracked curtains for a window, seeing the busy city and the slow clouds moving along. Yet time seemed to stand still. Shoto Todoroki. Shoto was now driving to your house after buying you a bunch of gifts and flowers for your date tonight, when he heard a buzz. He looked down at his phone and saw your number. "Hello?" he said, answering the phone. "Hello, is this Todoroki Shoto?" a male voice rang from his phone. "Yes, who is this?" Shoto asked suspiciously. "This is Dr. Ben. I'm calling about Ryan. Do you know them?" the man asked. Todoroki knew what this man was about to say. You had been injured and was taken to a hospital, but he didn't know which one. "Yes, they are my lover. What hospital are they at?" Shoto said, trying to think of any hospital you could be at. "They are at blank hospital. They got into a car crash." That's all he heard before he hung up and forwarded it to the hospital. When he arrived, he walked straight in. "Which room is Ryan?" he asked the lady at the front. "Room 362, third floor," she said, before Shoto walked swiftly away. He stood in the elevator for only 5 minutes, but it felt like 5 hours. When it opened, he tried not to run to your room, but as he saw your room number, he couldn't stop, and ran in and up to your bed. He opened his eyes to see you sleeping. Your face looked tired and weary, with a single tear stain running down your face. He stood there, just looking at your face with a small bandage on your cheek. He didn't dare to look at any other injuries you may have. He placed his hand on your cheek, caressing it softly, and kissing your head. He stood there for who knows how long before he sat down. "I love you," he whispered, looking down at the floor. Izuku Midoriya. Izuku had just visited his mom and decided to head to your place for a movie night. You told him you would go drive and get some popcorn since neither of you had any. He was a few blocks away from your house when he got a phone call from you. "They must not be able to find the popcorn," he muttered, giggling slightly. "Hello, is this Izuku Midoriya?" a male voice said on the other side of the line. After Izuku answered, he froze, fearing the worst. "Yes, this is Izuku," he said nervously. "This is Dr. Ben, and I'm informing you about Ryan. Do you know them?" the man said. Yes, I know them. I'm their boyfriend, he said, trying not to choke up. I'm sorry to inform you that they have gotten into a car accident and are currently in blank hospital, the man said. Thank you for informing me. I'll be there right away, he said, hanging up and using his quirk to run faster to the hospital. When he arrived, he slowed down and walked in and went up to the front desk lady. I'm here to see Ryan, he said, with dried tears on his cheeks. Ah, yes, I heard you were coming, the lady said. They are in room 362, third floor, she said, pointing to the elevator. Thank you, he said, jogging slightly to the elevator. You're okay, he muttered in the elevator, waiting to reach the third floor. When it opened, he looked around for your room and entered. Oh, Ryan, he whispered, walking to you, who you were sleeping on the hospital bed. Oh, why did I send you out for popcorn? He continued to whisper, tears falling off his face and onto your shirt as he cried. Thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Anyways, see you in the next one. Bye-bye.